Hello there and welcome. Today we are making this crusty garlic bread and a delicious dipping sauce. This bread is great as a snack or you can have it as an appetizer. And so I'll be taking you through the recipe to make it, so please stay tuned. We'll start by roasting our garlic. So just grab one head of garlic, slice it off thinly on the top, and then you're going to drizzle this with olive oil. Of course, you want some aluminum foil to wrap this with. So drizzle some olive oil. You could crack in black pepper if you like. Otherwise, just go ahead and wrap your garlic in this manner, and then you're going to roast it in the oven until it is well done and soft. So after your garlic is done, and there are many ways to roast garlic. This one can be a bit tricky. Mine darkened a little bit here, but it's still fine. Go ahead and mash your garlic. Press it out and mash it nicely. And then you're going to add to this garlic some softened unsalted butter and then some herbs. I'm using cilantro here, but you could also use parsley. So chop up your cilantro very finely and then dice it further. And when you're done, add a good amount of that onto the garlic and the butter mixture. And now go ahead and mix all the three together. You could add salt and black pepper here or other seasonings, but I did not want to season this further because I'm going to be adding other things later to the recipe. So just mix your ingredients, your butter mixture. And now with the bread, this is the bread I'm using. You could use any other type of bread like a baguette. Go ahead and slice your bread in half. And then you're going to spread that delicious butter mixture all over the surface. Keep it rich, keep it richly covered, but do not overdo it. You just want to have enough of this spread all over the surface of the bread. Do the same with the second piece. And when you're done spreading your butter all over the two pieces of bread, you do not have to use all of the butter mixture that you made. When it's nicely covered, you're going to transfer this onto your baking tray. You do not need to line it, but you can line it with some parchment paper if you like. And now for the last step in this recipe, you're going to grate some Parmesan cheese onto your bread. The Parmesan cheese are going to create a crusty top, a nicely browned top as well, as opposed to the mozzarella or other cheeses which get stretchy. These ones will dry out and just be super crusty, and so it gives you a really, really crusty and crispy bread. So go ahead and grate on the Parmesan really nicely, and then you're going to bake your bread until it is nicely browned and you'll be all set. So now I'm going to show you how I made this. I used marinara sauce to make the dipping sauce. It's like a shortcut to making some tomatoey dipping sauce for the bread. So just heat up about 2 tablespoons of oil on a pan and then add about a cup of marinara sauce, which we usually use for pasta. Season this with some Italian seasoning. I'm using 1 tablespoon here. And then you can also add some salt to taste. Stir that, and you're going to simmer your marinara sauce to reduce it and thicken it, because normally it comes a little light, but you want to thicken it and make it nice as a dipping sauce for the bread. After some few minutes of simmering this, it has thickened nicely. And in another recipe where I made this dipping sauce, I added heavy whipping cream and made it super creamy and with a bit more richness. But in this recipe, I'm keeping it without the cream, but you can choose to add the cream if you like. So go ahead and stir your marinara sauce and it's ready to use as soon as it's cooled down. Our bread is also done. It's come out of the oven looking brown and delicious. So now let's cut it. You can hear the crustiness of it. Go ahead and slice your bread and enjoy. The bread that I used here was a bit bulky, so you could go with a bread that is more porous and it would give you a much more crispier finish. It is so delicious with this dipping sauce, guys. It comes out perfectly. I really hope you enjoy this recipe when you give it a try, and leave a comment, like the recipe if you love it, and let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and this is the end of the video. I hope to see you in more of my videos. I have other versions of this recipe also in the channel that I hope you can check out and enjoy.